Hey everybody, Sean here from BoredParacord.com, and today I want to show you a super easy nautical style bracelet with this fish hook closure. Real easy. I only have about 2 feet of cord here. You can knock these out pretty quick. So the first thing we're going to do is take our fish hook, and it has an eyelet here. We're just going to run the paracord through the eyelet right to the center of the paracord. So grab hold of your two ends and then just pull, and that puts it right at the end. Now, we're going to put this on your wrist, or whoever you're making this for. And let's go this way. So I can wrap it around here. And then you're going to hook the paracord through there, just like that. Now, you want to pull this tight, and what's going to happen is it's going to cinch down on here as you pull. And you can make this as tight or as loose as you want. So I want this to fit a little loose. So what you can do is once you pull it tight, just back it up a little bit. And we're going to go about right there. And I want to measure, let me move this so you can see this. I want to measure about an inch back from where you want it to sit. So from the hook, measure back about an inch. And then pinch that and remove from the hook. And this is probably the hardest part because you have that hook that you have to worry about. And you can either go ahead right away and cut it, or you can mark it with a pen. And I'm just putting some real light marks on here because this pen doesn't seem to be working. There it goes. Alright. Now once I have those measured, I'm going to cut these. Just like that. And we're also going to melt these right away. And what I want to do with this melt is basically just heat up the ends of these so that they're nice and smooth all by themselves without burning. So you want to do it with real light heat. So that it does it very gradually. It's a little difficult on this with all these lights surrounding me because I cannot see what I'm doing. Can't see where the flame is. There we go. Alright, I think that's gonna work. See how those are kind of rounded over? Let me see if I can zoom in on this for you here. There we go. You can kind of see how they're nice and rounded, and that's so that they don't affect your wrist while you're wearing it, so it doesn't kind of irritate your wrist. So let's back this out a little bit. And those are probably cool enough to touch now. Yeah, they are. And now what we need to do is this is going to make our bracelet like this. So you have two options. You can have your, well, I guess it doesn't matter which way you do it, because if you flip it over, yeah, you can do it either way. So I'll show you what I mean when we get to that point. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to flip the cords over like this. And we're only going to go down to that inch mark because the hook has to go through here. So once you get to that point, that's when we take our micro cord, and I just have some neon yellow here, and we're going to take off a good amount, probably 1.5 feet, I would think, because what we're going to end up doing is wrapping this around about 10 times and doing what we call a constrictor knot. So I'm taking about, I don't know, 16, 17 inches off of here, and we're just kind of playing this by ear. I didn't do this when I was practicing this, so let's see. And then we're just going to hit it with a little bit of gentle heat right at the end so it doesn't fray on us. So again, we're going to fold this over so that we have 2 loops here, and you only want to go down as far as you measured from the hook that you're using. And you can use all kinds of hooks. You can use a fish hook, an anchor. I've seen an arrowhead that people have been using. Those look really cool. But there's all kinds of them that you can use. Okay, so I think that's about where it needs to be. Maybe that one's a little too long. Yep, a little too long. And once you get that set up, oh, that's just fighting me the whole way. All right, let's do this again. Fold that over. Okay, there we go. So what we want to do is take our cord about 2 inches past the end of the paracord, just like this. Let me zoom in for you. And you want to go to the other side. And we're just going to wrap this back toward the other end. And let me put a fid in here. I think a fid might help me when I go to feed it back through. So I'm just going to lay a fid right on top so that it creates a gap when I feed the cord back through. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So we're just going to wrap this around. And now that I have the fid in there, I can wrap pretty tightly. So that was, what is that, 5? So we're gonna try to squeeze 10 on here. We're gonna go maybe a little closer to the end. You can see I just had to let go of everything there. Okay, so we'll try and get 10 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8's going to be about it because I still have to go through the center with this. So I'm going to remove the fid now, which will create kind of a gap at the top for me where I can feed this through. Yep, see how easy that was? I have to remember that one. And then all that you need to do is pull these 2 ends here, and as you pull, it tightens it right up. Now it looks like we might have a couple crossed cords back here, but you can fix pretty easily just by figuring out where each one of these cords go. And that's pretty close. I'm just going to continue to pull, and you want to pull these real tight. There we go. Now, if you need to make any adjustments, because I'm not sure that this hook is going to fit through here, let's see. Fit through that one. Yeah, these are kind of tight, so we want to make them about that, for like this first one here. You want to test it with the hook, and if you need to, you can pull some of the cord through, because it's tight, but it'll allow you to adjust this loop. So that's pretty easy. And then you can double check just to make sure that your hook goes through here. So there's one. And as you wear it, this will open up a little bit too. And there's 2. Okay, so there's that. And then you can also, and I got the fish hook through there backwards because I had a twist in the bracelet. Yeah, hopefully I wasn't out of the, I think I might have been out of the camera frame there. So just put it through here, just like that. And then check. You might have a twist in there. Let's see. Yeah, I still have a twist. So we want to go the other way. Let's see if I can get that twist out. There we go. Pull that through. And there we go. You're always, if you use this type of fish hook, you're always going to have this twist because this is sitting this, the eyelet is sitting this way and it's not flipped this way. So you always have a twist in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to do another one of these constrictor knots on the other end. And that will help with that twist. So let's do this again. Real easy to do. Grab about 16, 17 inches of microcord. Microcord works great for this. I'm going to melt the ends real quick. Let me back this up just a little bit. And I'll make sure I stay in frame for you this time. I don't know if I was in frame or not last time. So this time we just have this hook in the way, so we're going to put our fid back in here like we did last time to give us that little gap. Run our cord to the left, place the fid on top, and you want to make like a triangle. So you've got your two base paracords down here, and then you put this fid on top. And we're just going to pinch up close to the fish hook, and then we're going to wrap this. I think I did the other one 8 times, so we're going to do 8 on this one too. I'm just going to pull this through a little bit. There we go. So we're closer to the fish hook. And we can slide that down too once we get it tied. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pull the, well, let's slide this down closer to the fish hook. There we go. Let's slide that down. Whoops, we just lost a few. Uh-oh. That happens sometimes. All right. Okay, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pull the fid out. Make sure you're holding onto the cord underneath, otherwise it's going to unravel. And then we can slide our cord through. Just like that. Go ahead and pull it tight. Make sure to kind of go slow so that your cords all stay right where they need to. That's what I should have done on the other one. Some of these cords got crossed on the other one. And go ahead and pull that as tight as you can. Alright, now all we need to do is trim these ends off. There's one. I cut that one a little too long, so I'm going to go back and see if I can't cut that a little closer. No, that might be okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave that one frayed. And then cut this one real close, just like that. That's where it should be, real nice and close, so that when you hit it with this, with the lighter, it kind of gets right in there where it needs to, and you're not melting a whole ton of cord. So you want to do something just like that. Nice and small, won't affect your skin. And then, yeah, see how some of these cords got crossed? You can work that out. You just have to kind of roll it in your fingers, and you can work it out. See, that worked out pretty good. And we're just going to tighten that a little more. Get this guy cut. Sorry for the camera. I didn't realize I was out of frame. That bugs me. And I'm just going to tap it, tap it. You just barely want the flame to hit that spot. Just enough to where it seals up that end. But I'm going to leave the other one because it reminds me of a fly, like a fishing fly. This little spot right here. That's kind of frayed. It'll continue to fray just a little bit more, but it reminds me of a fishing fly. And then we're going to do the same thing. Last one here. Ooh, got a little too much heat on that one. I got that on my finger a little bit. But there it is. We're just going to hook this in there. Whoops. Got the first one. Yeah, I might have made these loops a little too small, but that's okay. If you make them small, you can pull them through. See, I just pulled that through with the fishing hook by prying on it a little bit. And there you have it. There is the Nautical fishing hook bracelet. And you can flip this inside out so that these are on the inside of your wrists, just like that. But yeah, hope you like this. Don't forget, this is microcord on here. We carry that. I think we have 60 different colors and patterns, and the 550 cord. And we have all kinds of different hooks that you can use. I think we have the Thor hammer. We have anchors, hooks, different colors: gold, bronze, silver. So yeah, be sure to check us out, BoredParacord.com. It's all on there under hardware. And then until next time, don't forget, paracord on. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen, and you can also buy Paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.